Hello everybody, PK21 Crust back with the Ruto guide today. So, Ruto is a kind of interesting character because she does have some really good qualities about her, but she also has some really bad qualities about her, so she's kind of this in-the-middle character, kind of. Okay, so for weapon skills, Strong Attack Plus, Strength 2, Strength 3, and Strength 6 are the main, like, 4 you want. Combos 4 and 5 are just... no, just don't use those. Then, versus Dragon or versus Undead, depending on whatever you want. No healing, hasty attacks, and finishing blow plus. Those are the 8 weapon skills you will want to use. So, Ruto, she's one of the weakest characters in the game, but she's also kind of slow and doesn't have much range normally to make up for it. But at the same time, she does have some kind of good mobility, and some of her moves do actually deal a lot of damage and have nice range, but not all of them, and it's this weird in the middle where she can be really good, but she can also be really bad. So, okay, weak string. It's a normal weak string, it's just, okay, mediocre. Nothing really special. Just, that's it. Okay, so then, combo 2. That's how you break weak point gauges, and that's how you combo into other moves, because I can combo into combo 6, as I have heard, and it does seem like it does combo into combo 6, so, well, not because it's gonna do that. And then just imagine I did combo 6. So, next up is combo 3. So, this is an extremely safe move. It's, at first glance, it's completely invincible. It's actually not completely invincible, since she is basically, that puddle is her hitbox. So any attack that hits the ground can hit her. But since she's moving so fast, you're not really gonna get hit by a lot of stuff unless you like combo 3 right into Volga Dragon Dive Bomb or Ganondorf C1 or anything like that. But yeah, just don't do that. And for some reason you can avoid Deku Baba and barrier keep damage for some reason with that, because I guess those don't hit the ground, but okay, whatever. But yeah, that's an extremely safe move, using in 1v1 mostly, and also if there's just like a small crowd in a corridor, you just want to kind of clear them out. That's mostly what you will use that attack for. Or if you just need to kind of dodge it tactically and get somewhere else if you don't want to dodge. So just like someone like that. That's mostly what you're going to want to use that for. Combo 4 is contender for worst move in the game, honestly. Like, it and Fee's C3 are just both terrible. It really doesn't do much damage. It actually has pretty bad range. And pretty much half the time I use it, enemies can kind of just walk through the bubble and slap me, which is, you know, kind of something you don't want to happen. So, yeah, there's really no use for that attack. Just avoid it at all costs. Combo 5. Also, a kind of bad attack. It's like, if there's multiple officers, you can kind of use it to, like, bring them all together, and then the last hit's kind of strong, and then you can blast them away, but there's not much use for that. I would still say combo 3 choice in that situation. Otherwise, it's just, eh. Okay, and then combo 6. That's how you clear keeps. That's just alliteration. Clear keeps with that. Also, in 1v1, if you can start it from a safe distance, but again, it's slow, so you have to be decently far away, but it can be a really good move. It does lots of damage, which is really nice. And how much I can this? So like, yeah, this would be a safe distance. Wait, I think white is the, yeah, he was a bit too far away, or she, I don't know what her genders are, but okay. Now, next up is the strong attack, which I skipped for a reason, because it's one of those ones where you have to fill up a bar, and it's the water bar, right? And the special bar, like any other bar, strong attack. So, basically, you just press strong attack, and then she will enter this pose. If you dodge, she just does that, and whatever. Nothing really happens. And This is one of those attacks you really only want to use when the bar is full. There's not really like partial bar. There's not really much you can get off of it. So basically, she throws out a puddle. I don't know why it's like that. That was weird. So she throws 3 of them at full charge, and then when she's done, she also throws out that little wave right there. So that attack is really high damage from an extremely safe distance. But obviously, you cannot move while doing this, so you are also extremely vulnerable. So you will want to stay very, very far away, so I would say like back here. And then you will want to attack, except you also want to have full charge. You don't want to have just like a charge. Yeah, and that's kind of like what happens if you try to like spam the strong attack, like trying to do a combo. Don't, because there's not like any extensions of her attack. So just press it once and then don't go into the strong attack, because usually with all of her combo attacks, you're going to be pretty close to the enemy, and you do not want to be close to the enemy while using it. So also, as you just saw, her finishing blow is one of the weakest in the game, and I also have problems of enemies getting launched out of it before the last hit, so it's not that great. There's not really any way to avoid it. I'd say just like the only thing is like, just make sure you're not right next to the enemy when you start the finishing blow, because that's when it seems to happen the most. And as I'm saying this, her special attack is mostly the same thing. I've had enemies fall out of that. Just make sure they're not like right on top of you. Just kind of like at least inside the range, but not like too far outside of it, so that, you know, they don't get not hit by the attack. What am I trying to say? So they don't fall out of the attack, but also so they don't just not get hit by the attack. So that's basically the general gameplay you're going to want to have Ruto do, is just get in and then try to do combo 3s or combo 2s to start combos, and then also from a safe distance you will want to use combo 6s and strong attacks. And you will want to use strong attacks almost whenever you have the bar ready. Just make sure you get away from a safe distance, because that is a very important attack. So you should not ignore it at all. And I'm about to lose this mission, but anyways, we're on to the giant bosses, so that doesn't even matter. So Ruto doesn't require much strategy against giant bosses. For the most part, it's just spam weak string. That's all you have to do. That's it. That works. If you don't have hasty, that works on Dodongo, Goma, and Manhandla. It will not work on Argrok. If you do have hasty, it will work on Argrok. Or if you have a special. But yeah, it's just weak string. That's it. Not much. Just press Y a bunch, and that's it. Every giant boss is dead. Just make sure that if you don't have hasty, well, even if you do have hasty, you probably should, but if you don't have hasty, make sure that right as the weak point gauge is exposed, that you hit them with the last hit where she throws off a bunch of bubbles, this attack right there, because that's the one that really does the most damage against giant bosses. So that's about it. Ruto is not that complicated of a character. It's just, you will have to try to commit to her and make sure that just get used to her, because she's not bad, but she's not really that good either. So just getting used to her really is just like the only thing you can do, because it's not really that much complicated tech about her. She's a pretty basic character. She's one of the easiest characters to play, I think. But yeah, just try to zone out with your attacks that zone out, so that's strong attack and combo 6, and then when you need to get in close with combo 3, and then you use combo 2 to start comboing. And that's pretty much Ruto. And avoid combo 4 and combo 5 pretty much every time that you play her, because those attacks really have no use in any situation. So that's about it for this guide. Okay, bye.